We don't able for listen from the Minister of Aviation, Transport, all the good plans them way there. We don't listen from the Director General of the Civil Aviation. Wetin make we tickets then dia. Wetin then tell them. And for we where they go saloon, wetin are we on take? Yeah? One thing we learn, say Suma group. The agreements, he didn't say enough for disclose them. So they get for meet with Suma back. So the wait. Let us see how that one they get for come out. Hopefully, it will be on we own advantage. Welcome on board Alpha. What do you get on this one, sir?
Yeah, thanks for having me, and big thank you to host friend. I think I get 3 main points we'll talk on. One, I want to talk on this ferry, some of we may say I'm Naya. And number 2, I will talk on the bus system and waiting me feel say they for do for improve the service where they will bring. And then the last 2 I'll talk on waiting at the main reason we flight tickets not go can down easily in our salon. Quick, yeah. The very first one with the ferry. I think some of whom we talk and say, you see politicians, I always the quote President Bio when they come na TED talk. Yeah, they say politicians are synonymous to lie. And at that thing what could they see? And one problem I find out of recent na salon, most of the way they can them political positions here, some of them are not grounded in that field or in the fields where they put them. Because if they're grounded in the fields, then they get results. But even one is if we're grounded in the field, look like the Minister of Health, we see little but or nothing. Yeah. So for me, the sincerity sign, I think I'm a big problem when I get to politicians. Them, when that ferry business they become, no, it's not the way they not make. At the end of the day, also we don't reach back. We don't have any. That old one I know they manage. Before they go sign a MOU with a ferry company or whatever, have they not called these people to come see we own water force, we own jetty force? I don't know. It's something they didn't make a lot. Something the president for really be firm with some of them people here. Because they know the help for me come up. They need the help for make the president. Why would you sign a MOU, memorandum of understanding, with a old company where they run for you, not bringing a they can watch the water force? We land in areas them. When I bring for you no more, when I begin posters say, oh yeah, we don't get for you, we don't this, we don't that. That tells you these people were not grounded in their job. Because if you just normal, you don't need science knowledge or whatever. Your normal sense for don't tell you say before they sign MOU with any agency or whatever, go with a and go do feasibility study first. They go know for you go good for we, what's in the call with water, how the terrain there and all these things. Then now based on that enable for recommend which kind of ferry then go send for we. Now I say you see how then they lie per we. Then we want poor people them we know before understand. You go see them they kill themselves on social media, you go see them they attack themselves. Look at not big like this. The same thing that we do for that bridge, the Lunge Bridge. They make people even print t-shirts. That big lie back. I really don't understand how. I don't know if na crowd they want or that because we people are not well exposed, so that make them treat them any kind way, turn them any kind way. It's not done for we country. If we really want to move forward, I think people need to be sincere with themselves and the ministries the way they serve. We'll go back to the second one. The boss, for me, it's a lot of venture. Because I'm even talking on one of the shows, then tell them begin talk about them boss here. We now they pay cash, they give cash show. They get bus cards the way they sell. When you go buy, you dey load when money done inside, you load them. You don't tap them, you don't go. You don't need apprentice now, they boss them. It gets a cord we just if you like the junction, you say you want for Kandong, you don't need to go and they show the driver see if for stopping at that junction. You get one what we call express. But again, the thing we want for add now, even if they make designated streets them for them boss here, la shock you Tripoli. No look at we streets them. They're not good. Put all them too boku. Okay, sit down back, we say, oh, the government not able to give job rates and call. SLRS or whatever, roads authority. That one great ministry or department they able to employ almost people in that country. They. Look, we got at the way shallow. Look, we hold the way them bad. The whole signs there. Oh Lord. The need for do them here. Need for maintain their road here. If not, them boss then they give them few years. They go down pack because of bad roads. Even when they say that the city they want for later on. They need for maintain the street them. They need for make some street they will get bus park. Like from this point, the next point you for don't know side they go break. When you want for do the thing and then you get people involved we get an idea. Or if not, get people where they can do research in other country them and how they work. It is say people you know something they make us say the sincerity, but not they. Look how people they suffer. You say the people in Boku, you know, when they talk, when the minister they talk, as soon as you say all, automatically for me, now they force I put question mark. All man they drive motor cargo inside tongue. It's not possible. All man drive private motor cargo in tongue. No. Now those who can afford it. The amount of people away where they take for the public transport, it double the number where they take we get private cars. So if they say people all and they cause traffic, it's not true. That's what I can say. Then people are not involved. The people, the poor people, them in their decisions or the thing they say. Why would you say that? It's not possible. Because you know they do research, you know they interact with the people. Them, you see the normal office. Almost private car they block traffic na tongue. Almost when they stop na road, it take passenger almost per day. I mean, don't say this. Them bus system here, they want for really want make it effective. The special lane that they make for them, in fact, that they move them if possible out of like that, like this the sea area. So if not then sir, that because one of the bus lane them, no more to carry the pass the. So inside the way they know say traffic they break, they make flyover for them. The bus, they stop for like say they block per traffic. So no matter how they say again for big timing and waiting and call, law wait, let traffic jam na lumbly law see if the bus they begin reach to time or timing. So before they begin they can put then a mechanism here in place, you should have set the base for make the entire happen. It's a good thing. I'm totally happy for no gets 50 bus in the city. It's my prayer that go 100, 200 buses. Let it be like how they no more. Every 15 minutes, bus don't reach na one na parking spot. That's what we pray for let's alone be. But let's make the system. Lord create some way. This like, for me, this should be a feasibility. Lord look at the challenges, how people go strain for get tickets, how the bus they slow, all lengths in a day. Then we begin add some of the technology for improvement. But then we begin first of all with the roads them. If not, the other thing we are go add for this one quick. 50 buses, almost per we drivers, we mechanic then get an idea of the buses that we gonna salon. I don't say this in that previous term. When you want to buy huge number of cars or bus or whatever, get your own technical man them. Send them to that factory, let them go learn something. Let them train them. So at the end of the day, when they take them buses, then anything happen, they are in a position for able to fix them. Ask a lot of questions. The part the way frequently they done. Let me get some. Let me get spears. This is how you do things. But if you're not careful, so then boss they go pack back because of sometimes one or two minor things them. So now they can question and for me, if me I'm a journalist, and they can question and maybe they ask the minister. When I tell Riba, if them boss here have don't come, what's them call? How are they able for fix them? When I get people we get the technical know how to fix them, even the drivers them. Are they well trained? All these things should have been in place before them boss they need to arrive in the city. That's when you know say you have professional drivers to handle the bus, you have technical people, well knowledge, grounded knowledge in handling, in maintaining these buses. That's some of the reason that I make them with all them buses that they don't buy in another country, it may last. Because we fitters them or we mechanic them, they don't get better knowledge on the thing that they carry it. Don't like when they make mention of motorcar. The driver go tell you say, well, for bring old time motorcar, old type motorcar, and then they say na and then what them call. Because I don't sabi. But now we want to go with bus way now cashless. Do we need apprentice? All these things. If I not only that, we need to educate the public right now. Who said then they get the bus ticket or the bus card? All these things should be like out there now. So people don't know. Parents will buy them now, they will begin, if not schools themselves, let them make schools then get them. Parents they buy for picking and white them. Let them load like bus tickets for they take 1 month. It help the parents for reduced cost. It make the enable for save money safe. Because we don't put I make the lapiki say if you lost your card now waka you go waka kana house. You go see. But we really need for improve and we need for be sincere to listen. And the last thing for the flight ticket, if you listen when all this the aviation people and talk, don't like when they say no ever talk about the government in your money when they say the tax. No talk more. And when the I don't know if now the deputy or what's they call that the lady we talk, it make mention, but yes, the director general, thank you, sir. It make mention of something. But if now government will really want to help people, now that side they will make mention and then they begin cut. So you know what's in we got into $80. So that the flight then will begin reduce the ticket. Even if like $20 or $50 reduction, then put na something. But check everywhere where government they take money, they're not a thing for compromise. I will give you few. Relight, MPA, whatever you call them. It's EDSA. 15%. Talk can go up, talk can down. Government not they reduce that for nobody. Go to top up. And you see some posts where they say top up they can go up safe back. The government not remember for reduce say no this will help for let the price go down small. As far as them concerned, now other factors they lead to high prices. And it's not true. Outside people they pay too much tax, costs they go up. And when costs go up, that the layman they suffer. Because you want the service is there, but it's expensive. So if they're ready for make costs go down, let them begin reduce for waiting the flights then they pay by landing fee or anything and you see the price they no go can down. Other than people and they buy automatic tickets. Almost person get that money for buy automatic tickets. You want go salon and tomorrow I cut tickets today. Hey, you ready when you get something? That tells you that they are not honest. They are just there for talk things where at least people will see sense inside. Oh yeah, this is not true way they talk. But when you do deep research, it's not true. They need to be sincere to themselves. And most of them, as long as it comes to that side when our government in tax rates then they balance confirm. Confirm that they balance her. None of them not this is not problem when we get to this government. They need to take responsibility in ever, not one day see them. From the first 5 years till this other one will go pass. And on one this side government say yes, okay, we accept it now we add this or now we do this. Okay, we change. every other day they get an excuse. No, not so, not so we, now don't wire, not so we, not so. Una reduce ba. Una don't reduce. Even if the flights they no one reduce, una go force them now say, look, because we don't reduce X%, then at least una say for reduce them. If we reflect on this the ticket. Una they call meeting and this make we dey reduce them. We tax rate. So because of that, we want like reflect on the ticket. So more people go come as alone. More people go left for go Guinea. Let them come pass na salon. Let them reach direct. Instead, no, not a we. Now, the majority pound now, one fly. Una they come. Una they go buy tickets. What's it they call? Don't like why they say the sample way gi. Is it two-way ticket or one-way ticket? Because some of we will check landing almost one-way ticket money also. But Lord, did you begin be sincere to with conscience and the people who we represent will they begin see changes? But if we keep for the balance as the ministers or whatever political appointees them, they balance the things them, say no to the responsible, I'm afraid we are not ready for change. Until and unless they will begin accept, you see, changes they begin from within. If you see them begin accept it, take the responsibility, then for me, I don't begin see changes. Apart from that, it's far from developing. Things are not Namion, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha say thanks to Alpha for Ian contribution today. Now go now, Sayo. We go hear from Yusuf. Yusuf na potential bossy way they fly. Some man who know they fly safe. One can talk to who they fly. Who they buy tickets. People who know they buy tickets. One put too much per. People who they buy tickets. Alright. Welcome, man. What you get on this one, sir?
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. For thanks the folks before me. The problem here is I will start with the airport. This airport, they do them for knock chest, they do them for prove a point, and they don't make any reservation surrounding the airport. Mean the things that we need for complete the airport. First, the people of lie. I can always be talking as alarm book. I go school. So why can you go after this too much book in Africa or a salon? Because I eat book man then. It says I go school. Where this Mr. whatever his name be, where be higher, say in the whatever position where be Mr. Denby. This man like
Dr.
Mr.
Tambi.
Dr. Tambi. This guy like a crook. Like a crook. Look at them. 9 of them, I see them pictures there. You see them? Now lazy bomb than any. Then come on Europe, most of them they do cab driver, then they do delivery driver, some of them na social worker. Because they get the degree, they never fail work because nobody really hire them. They need to produce. Now we look only Fortune 500 companies in America. How many of them CEO then they will get master's degree? When I call them back. All the Fortune 500 they will get. Them big Coca-Cola, Amazon, they're all there. How many of them? The CEOs them. When they make millions of dollars, billions of dollars for them companies them. How many of them will get master's degree? So not to the PhD, the QYS, the PPY, the OP, now people in the look about. You know what they do? How you going to take this company from A to be how we go make profit. You see company and they tell you about quarterly profit. Now they the CEO themselves they make their own. After what they don't pay them, then they give their increase. Because you know why? Then they bring in money to the big book. But now we fashion a salon. Everything a salon a book. When I now do, I know where that book now they don't take. Somebody just sit down and like you say get PhD. Yeah, boy, you see that guy? Ilamuko, he say get PhD. PhD me foot. Now then we go get her. Look down on how we go pull all the way to Texas. If they say be there, they say a professor. Professor Kaweti. They say this guy they teach economics at university. He go face and come. Oh, professor. How this man here would translate theory to practical. Enable. All the professor them, all the PhDs them way Maradio and as by Chroma don't go ship from abroad. The on two where they don't rule the nation. All the people that where they import from abroad with PhDs and master's degree and whatever, what have you. Show me any of them where take over ministry or department where make a headway. Where make that either it's a business department or ministry where make huge income. None of them. None of them. None of them. But we go by the name. Then people here, whether they like him or instead with your ego, it buy in. Because instead one make name, say, I build airport, but do I want to be the billion that not good? Well, maybe honest by maybe don't figure say, I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to build this bridge that I want, and I'm not going to bring big ferry them. I'm not get a money there, I don't know how to go pull that company there for go bring brand new big ferry them. Why we don't spend money for this airport? You know what? I think it's better for that build one inland where everybody go just drive. Maybe we put in this. Who going to go back and forth? Maybe that's even think. He figure out say, I don't got money for bring ferry car. I don't get a wedding. So for cut that headache, I don't build one now inland where somebody go just drive go. That doesn't make sense. But this man come with ego, he stopped that one day. They're not break up for people say, okay, because this bridge, if I don't say a lie, this bridge, they don't begin to talk about Mother be yourself not born, Mother be an age group, maybe I even big person. They don't begin to talk about this bridge, Mother be yourself not born it. From Shaka Stephen, take go back here. So it come with some kind of a zeal and chest. Listen, we all want development for the country. Most countries don't want development. Look at the other African countries, especially the East African countries, how they strive, how they do very well. So we want that. But we're not getting money, and when I don't talk, say when I take the economy in a lifeline, you not get money. So how if me now somebody who they trust money, how I gonna say you broke, you need to pay that, then I go back and go give you money. Why have to do that? No, I make people know whether they take credit now, whether they get bad credit, when the numbers them low, 400, 500, when they get it, then they get out high interest rates. Because you need to pay debt. You get bad record. That's what they look with. So that's the same thing. So you cannot figure that out. The name will figure that out. You go build this airport, or you go extend this airport here. Now we stuck. You fly go there, even when the plane after not like we are then at the east coast of America, we're then at the eastern part and the western part, that's the west coast of America. You know, anybody at the west coast can attest. Well, maybe if you do Seattle, SM Brussels become Seattle. If you know the kind of United they go from Seattle because I don't catch any. United they go from Seattle all the way to Brussels. But if you know California, forget it. Once you go Washington DC, now Dulles, or you go Seattle, or you go to Michigan, or you go to New York. So then You reach there, then you rush. I almost that same way that I lost my baggage in 2021 because the flight went for come out na California, Los Angeles, it late. By the time when they reached New York, Brussels they left. And the people at the time said, let me go grab the book. Now I say, well, I'm crazy. I don't tell you, I say, that package, then I should not tag them. Now for FNA. So now that one see them. I almost, then what now I tell them put me. Because I missed the flight. Same thing why did they come back last year? Because we waste time in Brussels, something may happen there, where the plane not left quick. By the time when I reach New Jersey, now Newark, New Jersey, the plane where they go to California don't left. The one for the take, it don't left. That's why I don't for take another one. Now we in trouble that. We're in at the West Coast. You see? So all NTL, you don't go through all that. You don't go through 4, 5 flights. Just for making a salon, you reach there again, then you go for go through another trouble back. That Nigeria myself see them there, where they feel sorry for you. If they advertise big boat, they go put it on a pampa. Sometimes they need as a fishing boat, they put people there. So all this is not good. Then Mr. Williams be right. Whenever they advertise this airport, then they talk about hotels them. They show you all the pictures them with the hotels and shopping mall with them. Now lie this man be the lie. He lied him out you, but now the thing this will get to the president. Then guy they lie to them, and they check them and now he hire them. Now a responsibility for checking them. Same thing with the way Mohamed Rahman Suare been go lie to them about that telecommunication company. Then they can then lie, then give them the English go see them in the parliament, he read. He need to check them out. He need to do like say quarterly every 6 months. Okay, you come. We assign this project to you. How far you don't go with you? No. He need to check them people, yeah. So then just go there in this package, instead of buying to them, because instead of one prove some things they in build new airport. Now the airport that's it on there. In the tax, then soon accept the tax. Well, so we are surprised. Now today we find out say, now Suma now then we want to raise that $150 or $165, which I believe say na Suma, because the problem is the airport's not busy. So Suma go down see and say, we just got for Fenway 250 or 270 million, not to pick money. Money. They just got for Fenway for make the money. So they're not for increase taxes back. And this not a trigger for stop, because if this trend continue, we're playing the Nene Kana Sierra Leone, business need to run for Suma, the way where they're selling it in the package, for let them come build this airport, waiting and tell them, how them tell us this Sierra Leone will be a hub for Latin America, for South America, and they plane them with the pass, people passenger them with the pass, then pick and go, all land they find. The one we know geography, we know that map the Sierra Leone are the shorter route. But wait here, what do you tell them? Where the area will not even build infrastructures for do some for do a transit like that. We will not get them. So this not been a mess. It all rubbish. And this lady, poor lady, they don't go pull on England, they can't get and work. Then himself, he can't help himself. He get for any kind of way for the government, because the government give him job. So things that the way say, it makes sense. We not get the flow. Sierra Leone not get the flow. That's all. Therefore, be honest with that. Guinea get the flow past way. Liberia, I don't know that much, but the Gambia, because of where they work so hard on the tourism, they got flooded. But Guinea, because of the businessman and way Bokude, they don't flow in high pass way. Guinea, Emirate, they cannot Guinea. Even Emirate, they cannot Guinea. But we don't get our flooded. You see, we pass them lump together. But the plane keep full because it's not process. Now we in Liberia. Now we all together. One like sardine, they get away in Brussels, then drop we, pick up, then go to Liberia. So they're not going to say then they run at loss. Because not to salon no more than they come, then drop, then go back. Now we in Liberia, they use Brussels. Then we in Guinea, they use Air France. You know? So with that, they run too much loss because there are two countries and they load one. You know? So I don't know, but the taxes, it just got for people. But the lady where he done, I don't know why he just go do England. Why not try America the own price? In England, they no more they go na salon. Why not try the salon? If you for call, then check SM process for commot. Not only in California. Let's just say any partner the East Coast. I'm going to see them 4,000 or 5,000 the ring in face, in computer. Let's try that right now. Why if we go to England? Just England where they near salon. If we come all the way to in America, let's try that. Let's put the number in there. Let's see the number that they show in face. But now the problem is with people, they're not sincere, and we get a government, a president, when they look into things, and they continue no more for letting they give people jobs, instead of one for raise money, because the money, salon broke, let nobody not lie by you, we broke, the bosses them to be good. Let them bring them come. Let them not for begin to put holes in them. Let them bring them come. Let them begin to run. But Alpha been touched on that. Like by now, they before don't build a depot. Because during old Papi Gascony time, bosses them in the outside and they fix them. Now be around that PW side by Ferry Junction. And then they fix them when they broke down. Now then the depot be this. Or the garage. Now during old Papa Gascony time, during the internet, they don't get side. So then therefore do this like the way I said today about the city then. The city mayor, the mayor of Los Angeles, when he come back, he therefore try to get a maintenance facility for the city. All the city, the property, in terms of whether a motor vehicle, machinist, everything. Now one side, then they train people where go they do maintenance. So we not go get it here. In fact, I don't even know if they want to carry with the cam, then they even bring a tow truck. Because now I tell you, boss like that kind of when they talk about 70% of boss, it need a special tow truck. Not so they need a little plastic that where they get with that road transport. You see we on the tow trucks are where they tow them and if they go broke down on side. For care and go side and go for go fix them. Not to like their small plastic that they wouldn't get that Freetown right now. So all that they go for build a yard, we side and go for the fix them if they broke down, or bring the people them. When people are flexible, as long as you pay them. If we are able to send people for good train, we side and make them, let them bring people in kind of salon, then we train the people them when they're ready for do practical, maybe they go come. But when they want to do theory, they can do them locally. They can do them through the computer. So then they know see how it can work. Because we say we must now. Beaucoup people, even though you put money, whether that say $1.55, you put them. If you want, you reach so way to go, but say you go for good catch another boss, you put another quarter. You don't pass since the dinosaur time will be right boss. But you put another quarter or so, then they give you an extension, and then give you another ticket for another boss where you go take. And obviously that system will go there. But that one would say that you for buy the pass, yes, if a pass. But good people and they get monthly pass, then they pay cash. Then you get your ticket. Then if you transit for take another bus on side, then you put another, if not quarter or 2 quarter, then give you another ticket. I don't know how that will work in a salon. The city is small, and the way they say the road they're not there. You mentioned Guard Street. Why will government from Annette by Kruma to this president? Why they don't take trailer and take that street in at the hand? It is beyond me. This is a complete recklessness for allow trader them. Just market 2 and take one old street that you have. I don't care what anybody say, but market 2 and them. They don't take over the street. They don't go take one old street like that. That street may just disappear. In order in existence again in terms of motor vehicle applying. No! How will get wasteful government will allow to trade at them? Makituma the number bear. Take one whole street around the street just disappeared. I don't want to see like Lord have mercy. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank all the people that talk. That thing
All right, thank
is
you
so
very
shameful.
much. Omar.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Thanks to Omar for your contribution. We're not open phone line now. Phone line not open yet. Not call phone line not open yet. Phone line go open today, so don't worry. Who's friend? What's in you get on this? Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for talking through this issue regarding to the diaspora and even the country in development. This aviation business, they go a long way now. Wouldn't they try for resolve them? They don't do it always, and they improve the technology, cutting edges. But the area wouldn't get problem with the fee and how they go able to relay that fee there for let it go reflect on a traffic flow of passenger then for the go will help with GDP and with tourism and bokuting them. But the commercial venture now you know the problem. There's been don't be a lack of that commercial venture where saloon for don't take where they don't lose many ways for that commercial venture. They're not able for reinstate British Airways. They're not able to still get anything we still like a budget airline system, or then get we then go see them go get an airline we go run direct for avoid connectivity that is short distance for avoid stop and change. The problem you all then get her. But now we see ministry or the department we responsible, the ministry will say, and they therefore push the blame on AOTA, one of the International Air Transport Association, who they look after airlines them. But the point here is the very one wouldn't the point say that they cost there where you don't see like an example where you see a case study where the lady where give saying a 1,871 and then he pulled the tax and then now you the question the area of that landing fee we actually for don't day we for don't show you see another one the more they affect. So then the therefore push the blame more now to air traffic licensing. But again, when you look at within air traffic beyond the advice for years, then been they try for let them get a commercial venture wherein then go get joint groups of business people them, or even the country themselves in Africa. We call African Union, we don't organize this. And the African Union we don't organize I think then get what name we call a regional vice president who we don't get this. But the point here is then we don't try to get this single African air transport market where AUB don't introduce. They don't tell them let them try get a joint way where they go able to develop so that the business will go. But it can't be say everybody get a view of anything like development. Now we talk of development that West Africa or Africa or now to we own country now. But how will they be able to match then how they suggest to them? Say the only way we Africa or we own area we flight then price will get for good on because one now the highest over 45% more expensive. And because of that connectivity, we compare out other place. Because some other place, say like some man they travel until like Ohio, you want to go to Dallas or somewhere, it's cheaper. Somebody want to come out between something Europe to Europe, it's cheaper. But when you want to come out between Africa to Africa, you see the price, and especially to we. So then we don't advise and say, give them a rough estimate. Now what you are going to do, we'll try get where we are able for merge and connect and improve on our airway. Then give them the mathematics, say this will create 155,000 jobs. Okay, if I get 155,000 jobs, he divide them just for about 12 countries. We go just join together. Then we produce this and 1.3 billion. Then they go and them meeting, they don't tell them this. So the AOTA they tell them what they for do. For saying identity the affect you for letting tia no go before or for letting price the idea. But if una they take that commercial venture where una they only look within the basics, una no dey look into the other traditional things wey dey inside flight in terms of landing right and how una go get more flights dem for carry inside and more cut short, no go dey get boku changes, direct flight. The flight no go cost like from body wey dey comot at Dallas and go cost in time go spend 48 hours instead of 7 hours wey sometimes na 8 hours flight or 7-hour flight. So these are all the suggestions they don't put on the table. But because we get leaders and we know they get commercial initiative wherein then they lost a relationship once, they say, well, now look why British Airways stop, or now look why this they happen. Now, in the biggest challenge we will face right now for let this flight business in price come. Then they show me actually areas where you see like a surface, when the structure say, okay, now so the framework day, but when you can in detail now for let you go get all this landing rights and how the landing rights then they even charge them because it get ratio. How then they do them? You don't just go charge no more because of charge. You get the type of operation, the number of seatway flight they get, all anything they had, the weight of the aircraft. But again, they can also relate if they cut down based on the frequency of the flight, where they highlight. But waiting at the solution forward, where they go address and say that this is the main stumbling block, we know the area. They just they give the surface, say, well, we don't check them where now 139 dollars and not only for taxes, and then the rest of it now in at the flight who then they get from the fuel and other areas. So it all comes down to how we get for match that area of that commercial venture we take. Try talk to British Airways, because again, when you look at the relationship in terms of getting people involved, so you go say, well, let them cushion this while we will develop, we tax, or we income with the concept now. Then from there we step forward for say, let we get a commercial flight where we be say now one will go able for go direct and come back shortcut. But it comes to expense. That's one thing. But it all comes again down to management and how we will prioritize. Fees them who they come, or money they want to go raise, or taxes they want to tax some people. Estimate a project and see how we will go before. Because like British Airways now, then we don't sign the Spanish International Airways line group because Air France and KLM then we don't merge. But because of that rule, that joint project we then get and then get them for Anglo-Spanish country them. So we not remember, but how we not go able to get this relationship back? Because that relationship then we don't sign agreement with other country them. But how we not go bring them? Because then we don't first go because of the Ebola and other things in the country. But they come back, but because of the short stay then go back due to landing right, other taxation, and even the tail being get problem with the tough, the landing tough side and the land and other things, aviation security. So but all that now when we able to try, when I go dialogue, look why the relationship break down with British Airways. On waiting we'll go able to look into some recommendation there who will bring kind of table for if an African Union or if an African Development Bank we put them before, because they can always go take money can and pass and the loan they go take. We introduce that porthole wherein we go say we put this because you get finance, we then they get bank, we then get money for them, so they raise. Don't we not go say Iboku, but it all comes down to the commercial venture where the country get for take, for let them go know how they go able to manage between the aircraft there, because some of the aircraft them where you get flag carriers there, then why now the one that we get for engage with. And each country get a flag carrier, because now then they go take Ethiopia. And Ethiopia, what they don't do, they start up with this project where now 4,000 people they employ in 15 years ago. Now, what did they employ? Then they employed 17,000 plus, because the strategy what they put inside and the way what they put their fund what they can get from them diaspora, because most of the diaspora then get a certain fund when they send to Ethiopia. They are not know how they call it really, but then they send directly. So all that money that they see when they put them directly in industry, what that industry inject, then give them to that aviation day. Now government own, but the government not get anything for interfere with them because a state-owned enterprise and a commercial venture they take. So that commercial venture we then take, then release them to independent body where the government not interfere, but now government own. So you see how they work. Now then they expand. Now then they even be the cheapest. Though we know we talk about them. How they call them, the relationship between and the customer them. But the idea is the physical aspect of moving you with a price where you don't pay from another to another place. You go say, well, with Africa, well, I go beer, even though I not going to be entertained with food, make I go reach there. So that's another breakthrough. But they see how the income they increase and how the revenue and tourism system they increase. Now the area wouldn't be patrol. But if we get for bringing them come again, make we look into the line of market agreement so that tomorrow we will reach a point where it will be back a stalemate for less revenue go dey and try look the terms who will dey, how frequent they will bring passengers, waiting that will reflect, because again we will not get the airport directly. Now like a joint project together now wherein we involve the airports, they therefore involve the airlines, they will therefore involve the aviation ministry. So all that thing they all man want a portion. We'll get back security co, and they will get back the other one around Westminster, because Westminster have been did it first and then now security co. So all man want you half. So all the money I don't come out. So what you go expect? The fee for the airports go don't increase, and then the ticket price go dey, the all man go want you. So that a matter of how they get for try get them ventures there. Look back into some of the areas that they don't lost relationship and look into some of the recommendation there, so that this price of the flight go able for be, so that we will get an open area where we will get more tourism, just like how Gambia can do. They try hard for let them get that bit day for let people in the candy. So it all comes down to how we go arrange and what you now will prioritize and look to the reasons that we cause certain things, and not only for look into present thing in a different way and say, well, now so it be. We will only contact AOTA, and AOTA now they tell us in identity we get for do. So when they go tell them, they not go take us serious for say, we don't go press on them where they know say the airline company then get another challenge, where they say the challenge based on the emission now, because they all the try for find low carbon emission. And Ethiopia airline, one of them would don't get that blueprint. So it all comes down to how we get for approach, know the reasons where the causal length in there, and then when they put them forward and involve institutions there, we're responsible, we'll see where then why they will give you knowledge and pass it and go. But if we not just do that independently and that focus the day between the ministry and just the area of what in the business they do, we need to expand on why the business they be so, it will be difficult. So thank you very much. I only hope say we'll get a corporation they were in, then we'll get large corporation and independent business them all day if we're able to involve them back, so that we're able to cooperate together and get the airline business there, because airline are more of corporation. And you imagine if you don't get the capital where they raise from, like how they say Ethiopia then do, then use strategy. Because a strategy somebody give them, when an American Ethiopian guy is tell them, give them the idea, then buy them, they introduce them, and then go before. But a matter of how people and get clean hearts for deal with copper. Now the matter of how people and they deal with copper and what you prioritize now the country, we say you put development. Now you know the biggest challenge. Commercial venture, you need somebody who go able for manage resource and know how you go able for put the resource towards development. We hope say we'll get leaders like that. Thank you so much. Let's go to the nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Want to say thanks to Usfriend for Ian contribution. Batunga.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You get 3 minutes. What you get on this one?
Yes, Brother Omar, I feel the frustration with all the PhD holders they all get now. Forget PhD and one thing, but for making you know what you get the PhD in the practice and that's two different things. Just because you know boxing, you know coach on boxing, you know go na ring with Mike Tyson, they go kill you. So now that's what they see. So we bring the coach them for Carfets, Mike Tyson. We no know the tactics are for tackle a lot of things right now in this country. If you see everything just fall apart, I don't know when it will stop. The airports not be bad idea from starts. But where would they try for put politics in everything? It not be make any economic sense for spend all this money for these airports where the former president government be propose that be get funding and everything ready for go. But the problem at this we country, all my want take credit saying I may do this, I may do that. So until we're able for all we politician then and make to accounts, they will continue for do this. Another president will come again, he can bring thing will not make no economic sense. Even though the airports say they work right now, people that they travel more from Guinea or Liberia. My wife just forward me a quote where they get for come on USA and America for come back now 2,300. The Guinea yo now $800. So I just see the difference. So I don't know why we say this airport business it will really work. There's no way it for been work. It not been just make sense. But the president even they talk about now say they get for do the the bridge next. If the airports not work, Mr. President, you man they listen to them show ya. I get a friend waking kind of a business. He say, oh, I know that you are the voice. Yeah, okay. When I tell the president, if the airports not work, okay, why when I can spend 2 billion again for I call it thing for bridge for go over or to something when they work. People they avoid the airports. Quick thing. Me wife been come the last week come. They get some perfume there inside in box. They open the box, they say they for charge, they for pay taxes on the perfume them because they pass 5. So they're not so desperate now where they defend all kind of way no more forget money. Very soon they get for the cancer who owns them, they count the amount of shoes that we get and they go tax you say, oh, you go say a joke. Now they go also if you get a solar panel, they charge you for that. They say for pay tax. Water well, if for pay tax. So when you go stop, me I don't know trip way, una way they under maybe una for sit on the first for Canada salon right now. Maybe if you say that good decision will make well some of food some back. But what do we think now? If we continue with this or for pull out again? That I don't want to get for say. Una good morning.
All right, thank you very much, Batunga. So my food is ready for pack we bag for go. And I can discourage me. But Musa, you get 3 minutes. What you get on this one?
Okay, thank you. I just want to comment a little bit on this airport issue. You see, that money where they talk about say that they put her in hold. Definitely we know say get for activate because today we don't get the rumor, then can lie. Now, whether not consciously or unconsciously, the minister don't can mention them today. So we don't know say at any time that they get for Campbell because whatever agreement we don't get. In fact, the airport Suma will get the airport. I think they get more saying than even the government self from waiting at the observe. These are the reason we legislative they really need for work. People can just stand and can sign all kinds in our country, whether it pass na the parliament or not, whether the parliament know about them or not. That's good. Can you imagine the count airport for people of Sierra Leone? Una go sumo, una go sign document and corner with people, the same people are not for no. Waiting at the hide. And now we don't reach to a point where the one that we can build the airport, they don't begin frustrate because then self no say right now, people know the land in Sierra Leone. If them be say the number increase, why would they get people now where they go Guinea? Nobody know they go Guinea. The one where they go Guinea now, salon they all be the land. So that need to show say now the number don't reduce. And this is therefore go more. Imagine if that 150, 160, they ask back for let people and they pay dandy. Obviously, some of you will not go ever land Nasalo again. So then they go make that Lunge airport. You no go ever get plane. You no go ever get plane again. And then it go cause more problem for the government and the company we end up for can build airport. So the government waiting them for the do now. Now for reduce the own tax. Now the sacrifice that you get for do for the people them. But then they want all the own. Now that they can't give people a bad name, say, oh, now because they buy ticket. Not to you go for tell me who started buy ticket. Not to you employ me. Not to you give me money. I can get rights for buy ticket at any time. Not to then the problem. The problem is why una get taxes the owner again. Landing fee. Why una not go reduce at least one? If una reduce one, sometimes then they go even able help the airlines then for let them self reduce the cost. That analysis they already make. Sometimes in the way partially the woman correct. But not to all. We they talk about the Boku transit there, all in tax then the way they pay. I don't believe that. I believe so all this problem is already until the government decide for let them sorry for people them say, okay, let we back reduce this tax. It got to go up more and it could get to a point where nobody know the land at Saludi. Thank you very much.
I thank you very much, Mama Musa. No, let us in Lando. Can I go park me go plane at that old airport? Yeah? Okay, I open the phone line now. Phone line don't open. Love we hear you from you. You're not early buyer, you're not late buyer, now you can save. Phone line open now, yeah? Alright.
Hello?
Yeah, you don't turn down the side of the list, sir.
I don't so. I don't know.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yes. Truthfully, Sidoya, since you present this program today, I said, don't listen. I listen to all what you come up with. In fact, I don't listen myself on YouTube. I think YouTube or server Aviation or something. So. Right, okay. This minister Minister of Civil Aviation, can say, I talk about the bus first. This bus, I don't think they will get bus contract, bus service. You remember, at one time when they interviewed me, I said we don't get bus program where we sign with German people. Very good plan, very good project where the German people give it good bus them, strong bus them. Mercedes bus, just like the Graham bus will get now. Good many of them, then we give it. They even go to the extent, they send a technical team come to help we. Wouldn't become of them Boston Day. Lack of maintenance. Lack of maintenance. Now them Boston all disappear. Lack of maintenance. You see, I hope say this boss really bring come and they make provision for that. See the minister, he talk but he not bring maintenance issues come. He don't bring no maintenance issue come. Say well, so. We could maintenance or a great technical team will come with them. You don't measure that side. You don't measure at all. And I'm sure the provision not there for maintenance. Provision not there. Two, where they go park them bus there? This is another thing. Remember, we get road transport. So where them in the park government vehicles them by Broadway Road. That place. And the government vehicles, all me they go park. Even the road transport bus, all me they go park there. I'm sure if you go there now, Ministry of License will sell other places on it. I'm sure that. Definitely, we could not build other places there. Ministry of Service and Land could not sell other places there. Where they go park the bus there? Any place in there, go park the bus there? another thing again. Now, running the bus. How they go run this bus? Because that time they do we get a German bus and we get a ticket examiner late Gascony. Or is that man be able for London bus and if we wanted to accept, it's very effective. We can get people in now. We for doing campus and we for running campus and no. Now they can say cash. What do they call a cash? Pay less. That's a sign of corruption. You could tell it back. The people are able to say that they go pay anything, they'll connive with the driver will take extra. This is sincerity no day. Among one only on. And second, thirdly, they train them people in there for driving Boston there. Not all time driver will go jail almost term or this that will go on the bus. You have to get well trained person for on the bus. Only thing I feel say they don't put it in place. No? You see? Let me see. I wish them good luck. Good transportation, very important. That's how long I go there. I will see how the citizens suffer for transport. If they put it here in place, it will ease the congestion of the transportation. But if not put it in place, it will worst and meaningless. We come at this airport. I just come off Freetown. You know, even 3 weeks yet. When this minister they talk say in a small percentages of passenger. When you travel with this, when you travel to go see how the Guinea people them they get the passenger when they go to Guinea, it triple the passenger when they go salon. Both ways. So I think the thing they will make, they will go back at the agreement. They go on the drawing board and then see who's they make mistake. It's a surprise to the minister. They can't see. They make agreement. The citizen, disclose to the citizen, but see what type of agreement. Come on, minister. Come on, minister. Not disclose until we say they wait Suma. Come on. Well, now we get the airport. Are we eventually the airport go hand to it? No. After agreement they make. With that question state, deal cost of that agreement there. Deal clause. Now the surface now small. The last time I talked say when we go to the airport, when they first show you the airport, then show you the architectural building of the airport, hotel only include hotel. Only include the architectural. When they show you. Now, I don't know why I don't cut off that side from the deal. When I go there, I say, where the hotel? The airport structure fine. We all want good thing. But the management of the airport, very poor. Even the Ukman, they complain. Bad deal. Bad deal. Bad deal. The Ukman in the work was 7 to 6 in the evening. Now one will pay the overtime. They don't have medical facility at all. Can you imagine? You see, you do something for your citizen, for your citizen, benefit out of what you do. Look how things are going. Shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them. And then your contribution to that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Right. As if I owe anybody call again. I don't think so. Person call. Yeah. I think so. Person call. So don't try. Okay. Anyway, we don't do your own bit. I believe say you don't get the message now. But it's some of them the Ministry of Information for the can't pay we. I think so. Because now the message we pass. And as long as it gets something for do to diaspora, it then count we in. We go make the list man. Yeah? Understand. As long as we are connected. Because we be not too long ago do program now, yeah? For almost the same thing. We do program. But now this one more we get them from directly from the minister. They will be doing about that 165. What they saying are fake news. The minister now don't talk. But what he say, tell you summa now want put 165. Agreement so we don't know whose agreement to sign. Again, I say most of the one that will be involved by this agreement, they not get work again. They not get work. Well, sometimes I mean them is switching the president and getting on terminal. Presidential terminal. Eh? Yeah, the president getting terminal, you know no? The ferry, the flights, yes, but the people in safe way tap na lungi. They need safe ferry for cross, not so. Talk and go talk and can. The ferry then way then two then they or three way they na patch. Na patch. For Kision, you get the fast one, you get the slow one. If you know. 8 o'clock last ferry. So if you come before that, well, so lucky something you go catch. But if you come after that, don't worry. Don't worry about that. I make Kumawe can go in a longer in a tap first before you cross. The next day. Now if we the kind of walking, one go straight. You don't take hours or even day. They travel for reach. I don't know. Maybe they don't understand though. They don't understand. Because if they're able to put themselves in we plight from the same way you they left na house, say you they reach salon, the stress you don't go through first. Because you get for left early, go the week way early. Most of us are the transit. Yeah? France or Brussels. The eat safe for the no better. Yes, because you don't work early morning. Depend on the flight we they take. The eats they not correct day. The Africa terminal, they not get better. They not get variety safe force. They don't get varieties. The other they serving at the flight so not correct. So imagine we get all them facilities then the way we land. Some of them not go to rush for cross safe. You land na lungi. Well, I don't know. Una don't take this new airport. I not say we they do that rounds, then we show you coffee side. How the food. But no, now facilities are out of the airport you want. Out of the airport. We go make you know say, oh, you don't kind of sweet side. And 10 and they say something I'll fumble I can't take the suitcase alone. I go tomorrow they come. Oh no, na nobody tomorrow na can no more, na can tomorrow. Oh, you say okay well? Taxi coach. Ready for sit down with you. That plane no left you. So tell that the one will be the go Liberia or Guinea. Don't go Liberia or Guinea. Don't pick passenger. You said they all left. You still in na lungi. You still in a lungi. Then they feel for we. Sometimes as you reach that hustling and bustling, you don't cross and force na the inside the airport, don't get all the luggages and everything. We come on, you just want to go home. You just want to take a hot shower. You ain't see me long for fish cake. Yes, I can get me fish cake they wait for me. Then in I'm welcome. Me fish cake and me proper salon ginger beer. After which I don't take me hot shower done. And knock me fish cake. And me 1 cup ginger beer. Then I go to bed. Then wait now for for the next morning. The only Yagba begin. Oh, I forget I'm a fish cake and shinos. If I not get an ego, and the day I reach the next day, now petite leaf and fall. That in a most in a signature. I don't care what people see. Why reach salon? I get shinos, fish cake, ginger beer. While sleep wake the next day. Na petite leaf I want fresh one. It's fall. You know, always I'm welcome that one day. I don't know it's in a Leone. Imagine where you get back lights on all day. Now that welcome day. Yeah? What an odi. So all I want to get for put in place first. So they come in so maybe they buy water. If I don't can supply water. Generate for the tip top because that first next day. I need like tell persons if I'm not ready for sleep and blackout. That yes, the change because as you come out inside the flight, the change first they bang you. That humidity, they bang you first until you don't care. And then you reach back now, like, no, if not one next day, if I get generator for please. Then I get her. Because that kind of yagba we don't yagba, you need for sleep one kind baby sleep, You don't sleep and don't. You ready now in the morning. Yeah. And kind of they say, even 1 week quick. Now they say they want to begin tax solar panel and water well. Not correct so. Not correct. But these are the things we go through. We don't get the VIP treatment. What the boats they wait for we. As you come, you get a Monte Carlo right VIP pa right inside. Yeah? Yeah. So then I need the plane then they go park that VIP Monte Carlo. You know say it? For the one we connected. Near the plane and the kapaka. From inside the top. We're gonna the car so you see. The one way and can collect the suitcase the inside the motorcar. Now go then goes to. So let's not the filler. But we now, I just explain you my own. See, if every other day generator fulfill not to the day where I go. Because it not guarantee say you forget lights. It not guarantee. Say lights get for day. No. It's sad to say we get a country way in the city. You get for live like say you dey off grid. In the city. Get for provide water for yourself. Provide lights for yourself. Make yourself comfortable in that 2 area there. So government say now, they not provide them more. Not to them provide them. Now you spend all your money for doing. Then she said then they lost because of that. Now they no want for loss. Now they want tax you. They want if na be together civil society they work. Because the civil society now then they between we and the government. Even a bit together way they work. But I don't know. Ah. Let's see why the government they keep the details of the airport agreement from the citizens of Sierra Leone. But now you're an agist now. Maybe not so because of the best interest of the country. Well, the minister said they never get meeting. Whatever they deciding, if they agree, then go show you. Yeah. We like salon. Don't want salon yet for catch. You don't want anything odd for happen there. I make even this impasse. Let's try down. Then we see the country they go before. We not they ask for much. Just them basic work also. I look at him left. I can say that civil society now they ask for cabinet position. If now they are they talk about papaya, I make her say Trade where they work. We all know that saying a bit trade. The responsibility they on them for provide for we water. But them fail. Well, now God give we water. Now we pay we money. We pay. Like me, so me I suffer me own. At the third one, I able get to work. All that money they will spend. So then bilamo, not so then digao. Now they say for pay for her. Is correct? Then come together where you go solar. Then they give you money. No, we won't come together so we go solar for pay them back for her. No, we say na you want go solar. No. All of a sudden, you just think, say, man, you know what? I don't want that. I don't go me own. Now, because they fail for provide them for you, and it's not cheap, you spend a lot of money. And say, okay, well, because of that, can't pay me for that. No, incorrect. Well, we'll not reach dates. Now, room of us. Triple, what you dey talk? You yourself no say room on a salon. Na true. Me have to say the only way we go guarantee for light and water, get solar, and get water well. Off grid. Whatever ETA want for do now, don't let it try it. I said they will soon begin for tax the farmers there. I will let you want for feed salon now if you want tax the farmers there. Oh, maybe I don't say they want money, but they need for think and twice though. I need for think and twice. We can put that water well. Also then digamo. But they want the money. Like for say na in they provide. But sometimes somebody no remind us say no, this not to the one who dig go. This not the one we dig for we self. Because when I fail for give you water. Yeah. Then fail for giving. They say he who feels it knows it. No easy. Bella conversation at the desperation for money business. But they need for look into this airport business though. And now when they talk about chartered flights. Huh? Chartered. Okay. If you get for cheap, no problem. But once you don't get that name chartered, I don't think say go cheap. But if you get for cheap, it's fine. Now that we need. You see, I not say affordable, eh? Because affordability they by level. I make cannot say affordable and say cheap. Because something can be affordable for me, it's not affordable for you. But when they say cheap, still let you go and talk say, well, it's cheap for you, but it's not cheap for me. I say, you want to see? I will not let faulty no more now. Until Bendu they say chartered flight. The one they not cheap. Well, I saw them say they say no worry. And they pan talks with chartered flight for December. So still and go out the chartered flight. Well, not to the last minute buy. Papa God. Salon sweet. Also. Me need to not talk aloud. Chef, the other one. All the one they waking waiting so then no ever enter me inside. Love left and so no more. They go tap na do. And they go tap. And tell them go begin say for one chain na then get there. Also. But go there back to my hopefully as the conversation they go, as with the area, because we self na part of we are the reason make them do this program. We are the reason. And we not go say inexpensive for go salon. The reason why they can give is not all water. For say who they buy ticket late, then they not all water. Wetin we want. As understandable as we all be and understand, let them fairly reduce the ticket. It done. All waiting. The director general say not talking nothing more landing fee. Now we get the outgoing. Was it European or British commissioner? He says alone now one of the countries the way expensive for land flights. And it not change. Or need for remind people and back. I still get a video deal. So if we need for remind people and go player. Sometimes Saturday. But that side they no change. So now I make call and give them they not talking nothing but that side. Pass if they don't know. Or they want for play smart one per week. Because you know say the landing fee expensive. What a key, you need to go that side safe. Now let fale sleep. Then nobody no go wake Wataki. Because then they do their own better one. And they play. Oh. Wataki are they talk about? How they wait? The bus route, me, and not tell you say no they walk. I say one hour then get for do Kisi Road and for Gobe Road. Guard Street, they're able to pull them people and commodity. Yeah, able. Makituman and capture one old Guard Street from Cottage. Take go Eastern Police. Guard Street, Egan Street, na den get her. I grew up yonder. It not been this so. Na small it begin. Egan Street, na Abacha Street them be the sell. Now and a small them be the sell na Abacha Street. Now one day they can run after them. Now then kind of Egan Street. Small. They left so no more now. And the result we get so. Yeah? Guard Street. Now they move to carry where they come from the provinces for supplying and the stores them. Now they. But now, Muntuka for go this self na wahala. And Tibenu say nothing not they come easy in a salon. But that no mean to say we not like salon. What we want? We just want the government for make them bearable, for make them easy. For make them easy on the people. Hey, Trucy talk me. Tiranga right now. Yeah. Tiranga better one. So now we get for go salon for Christmas. Now na pack final. Cause look like say the JC then can come past the one they meet. Also be. Don't forget, no, you know so King do program self we attended the Kenya. Don't forget, see, for Eat Out right now, it incur extra tax. Apart from the 15% GST, yes, that's more like we like for go eat na the strip within a beach. Yes. All inside the nina you get extra. Any fine side where you go eat. But Joe you know say that school. I had the grumble and you see there. They say more especially when I know qui come England. People come up here England people like today. And they start with and they come here with. Yeah? They say England you see there. And they sabi grumble. They sabi the pong. The pong. Mm-hmm. E me have to say for cook na yours. Yeah, it pay any fine side. I saw somebody put this one roof garden acheke na in status. The person this alone. I'm not kidding though. They are all ladies. I think 4 of them. For mommy, they go roof garden. Every year they go there. It's just I mean don't talk with the employees them. Every year it's a must. We forgo roof garden because it's a tradition now for Sierra Network. Any person they tell me say that plate's then at 560. 5 what? 560,000. And a fish no more. I mean, Naomi can go collect the fish, the goat's meat, and the fall. Yes. I collect all 3 by the plates them. So at least you get variety, you know. I was like, hey, 560 now. And then lick all thing done. Oh, Kingo, they don't save. I look like say them be angry on the money. Eh? Them be angry on the money. Say 560. And then crepe the plates for young ladies. I'm like, what? I reach there. And then they left self nothing. Even the fishing bone and not see. I tell ya. I will see. As I said, by the time they reach it, I don't go 1 million for plates. Come on. I don't know. Listen, I will be a comment. I say no, we'll be angry. I say angry. I don't have nothing, sir. Nothing. I know. I slow. I have the money we spend. I mean, they creep the plates. Oh, I'm angry. I say they're angry. Go spend that kind of money. They, he left and so. It's not possible. Me have to say when the JC they get for do the dialogue party because no, I get together. Dialogue gets together. A dialogue gets together. Gifty say the fish them fry and dry. So now I made them charm all the bone. Yeah, 560 now so you see. So I know what you know they put before and after. What they put before? I see the plate. I'm like, oh no, this is a roof garden, and I got it right. The next plate, I say, nothing. I go back to the previous picture. I count how much people will empty that plate today. And she said, now 4 young, beautiful ladies. She said, I don't expand that so you don't come and ladies' business again. Eh? I go but here about TikTok. Eh? Amule. I so go down today there. I don't can't talk with you for talk. And then young lady they don't can say eat triple. Eh, that the money. If they don't know how me connect safe. I don't know safe how they all put for buy dandy. Eh? If now one man be carried and go down. Be equal continue. How the talk Christian as a minus abi? Tell me back. Tell me back to buy. Tata, yeah?